We're going to be talking about whether Chinese is one language or if it's different dialects, and also some basic information. So it's spoken in mainland China, and mainland China is controlled by the People's Republic of China or just China. And then Taiwan or Republic of China, and China, which China claims, also speaks Chinese. It's a native language in Hong Kong, Macau, and Macau as well because they both are special administrative regions and are considered a part of China. And Singapore also speaks it because Chinese people make about 75% of the population of the tiny but rich country. There's two types of writing systems within Chinese and two romanizations. More on that later. So the Chinese languages, they descended from like this ancient family group called the Proto-Sino-Tibetan group, and it's the ancestor of the Chinese languages. And its cousin family, the Tibeto-Burman family. And Chinese was written on many artifacts in ancient times, and Sinaitic was the first language which shared aspects with modern Chinese languages. Old Chinese came, and then after thousands of years, it developed into modern Chinese languages. Modern Chinese was made into use during the days of ancient China, and more specifically around the Shang dynasty, which ruled about 3,000 years ago. Chinese evolved from the Tibeto-Burman family, which comes from the region of Tibet in China and Myanmar or Burma. This is the confusing part. Chinese is written in the Chinese script, of course, and people from China call it Hanzi, and people from Japan call it Kanji. Many people in mainland China write and speak in Mandarin, and Mandarin originated in the northern provinces, except for Manchuria. Mandarin is written in simplified Chinese, and Standard Chinese is very similar to Mandarin and is also a dialect of Mandarin. It's also spoken in Taiwan. Cantonese is mostly in Hong Kong and Macau, and Wu and Hakka are mostly spoken in the north of China, along with Mandarin. So, to make the already confusing part even more confusing, Chinese has two romanized scripts, with the most popular being the pinyin one. There are two ways to write it in Chinese languages in the Hanzi script, which are obviously the traditional and simplified. Traditional is mainly in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, while simplified is mostly in China and Singapore, and some Malaysians also write it in simplified. Chinese or Sinaitic is a subdivision in the Sino-Tibetan language family and is made up of languages, not dialects like Hakka, Wu, Mandarin, Shanghainese, and Cantonese. So basically, linguists say that Chinese is not a language, but it's a language family tree made up of tons of languages, which other people say are dialects. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. There's a part 2 for this as well. See you.